Jano, baby.
Ring Seville, Movado.
They have no fair explain this to him.
Don't even try to explain. Yeah, you say you were at the cafe. Just your mind.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Coming to you from California, Los Angeles via Long Beach. This is Everything and Anything. And my name is Richard. And let's go over what's happening today. I think I was on here 8 hours ago. Sometime I have weird sleeping habits or pockets. I wake up 2, 3 in the morning sometimes. Anyway, let's get to what's happening. Here's what I'm starting to understand with these guys that are and women. Well, I can't understand the women. I can't understand the women that facilitate other women to be abused. I don't understand that. But the men, here's what I'm starting to realize. Look at the guys that have been caught up in this Epstein thing. Now, I've been, certain people have a way with when you're in the realm of entertainment, there are certain entertainers that we all know get, I don't want to say preferential treatment, but I'm going to say like, a pass, or they're never looked down upon. They're never said anything bad about them. People, and nowadays it's just the opposite. With social media, because everybody can hide behind the screen here, and they can say whatever they want, and there's no retribution. So today is different. They will talk about you, but certain people have a way with women. And if you look at the guys that are involved with this Epstein, most of them, not all, but these are geeks, guys that could never bring themselves to start a conversation with a woman that would be interesting, or that they could talk their way into a relationship, into sex or whatever. Sometimes these women, that's all they want. When you go out to these clubs and these dance places, and these women are drunk, that's what they want. But you got to say the right thing. But these guys, look who was in it. Can you believe Stephen Hawkins was in it? Oh my God, it's Hawkins. Oh my God. Now, most millennials don't know who he is. And it's a shame to say most black people don't know who he is. Stephen Hawkins, it was considered one of the most brilliant guys on the planet. The guy in the wheelchair that was all twisted up. It had the tubes and stuff, but he was brilliant. He was in the Epstein files. Look, some of these people are coming out exposing, especially in the black realm, in in the hip hop realm. These people are coming out and exposing other entertainers, and I'm talking about top of the. Come on, you can't, you can't not be looking at any kind of media, and we're all addicted to this crap. All of us addicted to the phones. They got to keep us addicted to something, especially in my community. Woo, shoot, they'll try anything to keep us stupid. But big time, top of the line, $1 billion entertainers are being called out. Did you hear Cat? Cat said, so here's my thing. And if you want to look at it, you can go look at it. I'm going to put it in the comment or description, I guess. But he did another interview recently, I believe. I don't remember. I looked at the date, but I can't remember right now. With Big Boy. Big Boy is the equivalent to Shaman God. Yeah, Solomon the God in New York. He's the big DJ out here, right? And plus, I mean, unless you're doing like what uh, Charlemagne the God, what he does, the talk like I forgot what it's called. You know what it's called, man. Fools be acting up on there, man. But but they tell the truth, man, and they call you out in the black community. So he's doing like informative radio, not music. Because if you're trying to get a realm of music for the radio nowadays, I don't know. But anyway, Big Boy is that out here in L.A. He's interviewing Cat. And when he asked Cat, and then I like Big Boy. I didn't see the Shay because I didn't realize all what he was saying. I mean, I knew the corruption was there. Corruption is everywhere. I heard uh, the president last night talk about Minnesota's corruption, but corruption's everywhere, and you're corrupt, Mr. President. What are you talking about? How are you? And you? Oh my God! Listen to Clinton. Clinton did something here about what 20 minutes long, 30 minutes long. Clinton made his rebuttal, and come on, can we get some grown-ups, please? Some adults. Listen to an adult speech. That should have been the State of the Union. I mean, it wasn't telling you what the State of the Union was, but it was refreshing to hear an adult because all I'm hearing now is children and it seems like it's on both sides. While the country is being duped into thinking that these billionaires are out for our own good, are trying to get rid of the immigrant who is bringing us down. No, you're bringing us down. Oh, they're pariahs, man. The top entertainers in hip hop are pariahs. All involved. Look at Cat Williams' interview with Big Boy. He said so. When Big Boy asked him, "Did you go to the parties, Cat?" His long pause, his body language, I was like, "Come on, Cat, tell the truth, man. The shame the devil. You up here calling everybody else." Excuse me, because I got something on my shoe. And I want to get it off. It looks like chocolate or something. I know it's not, what we think it is, but no, it's something on my shoe. Anyway, I'll get it later. But I don't know why I did that. It was irking me. When Cat paused, even the it's Jamal. Look at I told you I'll put him in the thing. When Cat paused for that long, awkward, uncomfortable pause, and then started deflecting, and Big Boy stopped him. He said, "Don, I didn't ask you that. I asked you, did you go to the party?" So now here's what Cat said. He said the parties were up in the Hollywood Hills here in Cali. That's where they do their dirt, baby. Telling this Sodom and Gomorrah up in that piece. I have never been there. I ain't got no damn money to be going up there. But still, I understand. There's probably more pockets like that here in LA. There's so many little cubby holes. That's why you think this is you think this is a liberal state? Shit. You think the state is blue? Shit. Go outside of LA. In Oakland. Go outside of LA and Oakland. And this is a big state, man. We're the fourth largest economy in the world. There's more billionaires in this state than any other state in the country. But anyway, let's get back to the Cat. Oh my goodness. Cat. So he says, and I just want to repeat it because he said the guests would come and they would park their cars in the parking lot, but then there's a shuttle that takes them to the big, up the hill and there's plenty of places like that in Cali, in LA, in these hills. The hills are right there above Hollywood, man. When you go up in there, I've been there many times, but I don't know nobody up there. I wish I did. I mean, I don't want to go to none of those kind of parties, but there's people. Anyway, he's and isn't that what this is all about? Everybody wanting to see something that no one else sees, or be privileged to have this kind of experience because whether it's money or whether however you get it, everyone wants to be rich. Not even knowing what it takes to stay rich. Or what it takes to be a rich person. Don't not knowing everything else that goes with it. So anyway, Cat says he's involved. He's connected to the shuttle that takes the people from the. So he says he sits there in the parking lot with the shuttle people, and at the end of the night, he sees everybody coming. He told. I didn't even know. You got to watch this because it's funny. Because I'm baffled too. He said, "Yeah, I'm sitting there in the shuttle chilling. I'm smoking my weed, getting high, talking, and with my buddies, and they coming out, getting in the car, and they driving off, standing up." So I'm like, what is he talking about? Standing up. What did he say? He said something else about their dress, like they went up they went up. They went up in their sweatsuits and whatever, and came back down with Sean John on. So anyway, so he says he's sitting there watching these people come out of the party, driving home, standing up in the front seat. And I'm like, what is he talking about? And even the commentator said, I know a lot of y'all may not understand what he's talking about. And I said, yes, I'm one of them. Please enlighten me. But then when he told me, I was like, oh, shit. And so what he was insinuating was that their booties were so sore that they couldn't sit down. Oh, my God. And then Jaguar Wright, Cat, and 50. Man, y'all better watch it. These people worship these. My son is a Beyonce worshiper. I sent him that clip with Jaguar Wright. I ain't heard from him since. Oh my goodness. Oh man. And you'll see all these guys. Now, if you're an R&B singer, you should have no problem getting women. Women, not children. Women. Women love men that can sing, especially if you sing to them. Even musicians, sax players are known to be. I don't know why. Maybe it's the curve in the sax. I don't know why. You know that's true. If you're a musician, you know that's true. I'm not even a musician, and I know that. Well, I grew up with some musicians, but come on, man. So the R. Kellys, the I mean, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say at this point, man. It's just sick. How can you make any sense of it? They trying to make it political. No, man, they still ain't done nothing to this fool. How do you put the second in charge? That's why you're not getting this stuff now every day. And here's something else I want to tell you about these YouTubers. Know who you listening to, man. When the story is sensationalized in the headings, they do that to mainstream. They take MS Now, they take CNN, they take whoever, and they put their own shocking, it's the end, Trump betrayed, this and that and blue. That's the kind of even the ones that are reputable, they will do that. Put these sensational headlines on the what they call it, clickbait. There's so much of that crap here, man. So here's how I decipher it. I want to hear from some lawyers that are legit, some politicians that are legit, some like with these little shorts. I'm a sports guy and I love the NBA. all my other buddies be watching this other crap about La Slop and all that. No, I watch the old school dudes tell the stories. So Vernon Maxwell, man, please. I be cracking my man. Vernon Maxwell is funny. He needs to be a comedian. He needs to take that on the road. He talked about the time Hakeem slapped the hell out of him in the locker room during halftime. Oh my goodness! But anyway, so when you see that kind of stuff here on YouTube, where it just sensationalizes something that you know ain't true, but even like I say, even the reputable people do that, but I guess they got to do it because everybody else is doing it. But once I click on it and it's not, it's a narrator telling me this and that, and they get the most soothing or credible voice they can find, but you're just showing me pictures of these people and you're telling me the story. I don't know. No. Fool, you what? I'm supposed to listen to you? That's why we got MAGA. I listen to the people that I know are reputable. And if they're not, they would have been pulled off of this thing a long time ago. The way they talk about Trump. Brian Cohen Tyler. Midas Network, Midas Touch Network. Shoot, and that's what he wants to do, telling them women they need to go back where they came from. Come on, man. Come on. His own party need to do something. And if they don't, man, this just shows you how corrupt this country is. It's all about money, man. If you got money, you could get away with anything. They're talking about the rule of law. Oh my goodness. I just caught little clips because I don't like to be lied to. Nobody does. But I guess MAGA does because they know he's lying. But, this is where we're at right now. These guys are nerds. They could never talk to a woman and interest her and even to hold her hand or even they're creeps. These are the guys that try to throw themselves on women and they're creeps. So they go out and make a bunch of money and they prey themselves on these. I drive all day and I see these young girls walking around here flirting and stuff with half nude. And I say, man, this needs to stop in this country because these fools is sick. The people that's supposed to be protecting kids was shoveling kids into this petty ring, man. Are you crazy? Somebody please do something because if you don't, it's going down. I'm saying going down. I mean this country. My name's Richard. Everything and anything will go on here. Talk about it. I'm going to leave some stuff in the comments. Until next time, hopefully there will be some changes. I'm out.
I'm getting out your way, yeah. So now I'm leaving. No more grieving.
After all this time.